This episode is brought to you by Google Health. Stop chasing someone else's definition of health. What matters is what's healthy for you. Google Health offers a new kind of coach built with Gemini for effortless tracking, sleep insights, and holistic coaching tailored to you. Visit googlestore.com to learn more and start a new relationship with your health. Requires Google account, Google Health app, internet, and Google Health premium subscription. Features subject to change. Availability and results vary. Not intended for medical purposes. Works independently of Gemini apps. Check responses for accuracy.
This episode is brought to you by Fox One. Watch all 104 matches of the FIFA World Cup live in 4K for just $19.99 a month with 3 days free. Build your own multi-view, choose up to 3 streams, and follow player spotlights. Stay on top of every moment with live stats, highlights, and instant replays. The FIFA World Cup, streaming live on Fox One. Offers are subject to change. See fox.com for complete terms and conditions.
Katz and Cosby, entertaining and informative on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
Just a little bit ago, the United States responded to the IRGC drone strikes that took place on cargo ships in the Strait. One of them hit a Singapore cargo ship, caused a lot of damage. And so the U.S. military just a little bit ago struck back at Iranian missile and drone storage locations and also radar sites. So where is this headed? Well, joining us now, John, we have General Arnold Punaro, retired U.S. Marine Corps Major General, and he's also head of the Punaro Group. General, we love having you back here on the show. What's your reaction to the U.S. strike? By the way, in the last few minutes, Iran is now coming back and saying they will respond to the U.S. attack. So it's like, where is this going?
Well, Rita, John, a privilege to be with you. Look, we need to be prepared throughout this entire process to see repeated acts of aggression from the Iranian side. And, you know, Iranian tested us. They found out we'll hit back, as you mentioned, the critical missile and drone storage locations, radar sites. Obviously, this is CENTCOM strikes responding to the Iranian attacks on commercial shipping in the Straits. And the administration has made it clear our military will continue working to protect both commercial shippings, obviously our troops. And so, as you know, Iran is really fractured. You've got the Republican guards and the Mullahs that aren't necessarily on board with any deal, and so they're going to continue to test the limits during the negotiations to see what they can get away with, and they're not going to get away with it. I expect the administration to continue keeping a hard line throughout the negotiating process. And our side, the president, J.D. Vance, Marco Rubio, the negotiators, we're negotiating in good faith, and Iran is not.
Yeah, I think it's important that you send a message that you're not going to get away with any of these actions, and it'll be a measured response. Judge Weinberg.
General, it's good to talk to you again, sir. There are reports now that there's a three-way understanding amongst the United States, Israel, and the government of Lebanon with respect to the Israelis stepping back a little bit, letting the Lebanese army take care of Hezbollah, particularly since Israel seems to have encircled the Hezbollah people in their headquarters. What are your thoughts about that?
Well, John, I give Secretary Rubio and the administration tremendous credit here because this is the first agreement between Lebanon and Israel in 40 years. And it's an essential element if the framework deal is going to go forward, even though Iran is testing the edges of it. This was part of, you know, the fact that we would work to see if we couldn't bring a peaceful settlement in Lebanon. As you mentioned, this is the Lebanese government, not Hezbollah, and I'm sure the Republican Guard is stirring the pot with Hezbollah, just like they're pushing the limits and attacking the commercial shipping. But I mean, this is a big plus, and great credit to Secretary Rubio. And let's give some credit to Israel for being willing to do this. They're the ones whose country has been under attack from the Lebanese territory, not the Lebanese government. And hopefully the Lebanese army will show a little more backbone than they've had in the past.
Do you think, General Punaro, that we're going to see some sort of more of a pounding, I guess, of the IRGC? Because they seem clearly the hardened guys, the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps. They don't want to give in. Even the rhetoric says that, too, as well. I mean, is it almost inevitable at some point we're going to have to hit an IRGC headquarters or something?
Reed, I would have hoped we would have already gone after those targets. They're certainly within the target set, and I think we have to see how they behave. And, you know, one of the things, again, one of the most important things, of course, is no nuclear weapon, no use of the enriched uranium, no ability to rebuild capacity for uranium, a nuclear weapon. And one of the things, there's an old cliche that you and John know well. We call it trust but verify. Right now with Iran, we ought to verify first, particularly the Republican guards, and then we might trust them.
I agree 100%, General. Now, today they only hit drone places and radar places. Previously, they hit the IRGC themselves. Don't you think that's a better hit?
I mean, I think, listen, I've learned many times as a military guy that's been in 3 shooting wars. I don't second guess the commanders on the ground. Admiral Cooper is a great warfighting commander. And, they have a lot more access to intelligence and kind of what's happening on the ground than I do. I defer to their judgment. I mean, my guess is they wanted, I think Rita may have used the term a measured response, or John, it may have been you. I think they are trying to basically meter this out in a way.
I think that's an intelligent thing to do, a measured response, because before those drones only hit cargo, they didn't hit people. So if we hit people, they'll hit people back.
That's exactly right. And, I mean, again, I have a lot of confidence in our warfighters on the ground. Look at what they've done to degrade the Iranian military, to put their economy at risk and everything, over this many months period. And, of course, our troops remain at the ready 24/7.
Well, General, thank you for everything you've done for our country and continue to speak out for our country.
Thank you. You got to come back soon. We love having you, General.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Anytime. Thank you so much.